welcome back to the Electrosports Baseball League. I'm Colonel Failure, and we're having a look at the league leaders there for some things that they're leading with. For hits, we're being represented by Cindi and Kojak, both of whom have 8 at the current time. Extra base hits, though, Daphne Teflon leading the way there for the Beekeepers. When it comes to strikeouts, it's Eric Sea-Ape ahead of Rick Skirmish, and then a gaggle indeed of several who are quite close. We'll get to the game, and this week we're taking on in a return match the team at Grazer Ridge, who we gave a kicking to last time round, and we'll be hoping to do again. We've got our starting lineup available if we want it. We want it. Right, okay. Hatchet did a pretty respectable job last time around, but we're going to bring Furious in, because you would. And Julius Hardware. What can you say about Julius Hardware that hasn't been said before? Other than, sit down, Julius. We're bringing in Big Steve. Crampons, he can sit down and we'll bring Hatchet back in. There you see, I think that's pretty smart. We're being led out by Vivian Crumble. Let's get to the ball game. A home game for us this time around. They're fielding Johnny Touchdown, despite the fact he's carrying a little bit of like, I'm not as fit as I used to be, Gov. But he's okay. They've got Tremaine Jazz Hammock leading the way for them. And we're going to see what Vivian's made of. There's Tremaine. It's perfectly coiffured beard, which is, it's how you want your beard to be. Is perfectly coiffured. I don't know. Anyway, there's Vivian. She's putting one a little bit on the wild side there to get things underway. That one's gone high and wrong. Yep, don't stand up now, madam. It's going to be bad. Right, okay, come on, Viv. Let's rock. Strike 2, and then we'll finish them off with one of these bad boys. That's nice. Oh, I'm not quite. Didn't bite on it. Okay, try one of those. And a bunt? What are you playing at? No. Get off my field. You're a disgrace. Bunting, honestly. Here's Johnny Touchdown, 125 for him so far this season. He is the catcher, so he's got the derriere that says, I sit behind home plate, me. He got a nice hit there. Well done, Johnny Touchdown. Yeah, congratulations. Here's Emmental Helmet. He had a decent game against us last time around, but couldn't quite carry the team. Interesting that we're playing them back-to-back, but, there'll be reasons for it, I'm sure. The scheduler hasn't lost all of their mind in one go. We are only playing a 20-game season, so it's hardly a big road game there. No, there at all. All right, try him on the change-up again. He bit on it last time. Nope. Come on there, Viv. Get him done. No, he checked that one. All right, here we go. This is it. Full count now. Vivian Crumble. That one's high and longish. But failure is in the right country. Here we go. Right. Okay, there we are. 2 outs now. Well, that one took its time, but we got there eventually. Here's Bill Simpleton. And Bill's rocking the sideboards there, and I don't know how they're going to help him play. Oh, crumbs. It's Papal Event Horizon there. I was going to say Julius Hardware. Oh, no, he's haunting me. He's haunting my commentary. No, that won't do. Anyway, so team's out. And here's Cindi Vapid, who's batting 800 so far this year. Remarkable performance for her. I know she's got her fans, but historically she's never been one of the best. Cindi Ruddy Vapid! And that's the end of that picture. Yeah, he's not getting up. No, that's him done. He caught that one square in the face. No, he's apparently staying in there. Okay. All right. Well, let's take advantage of that. I don't know how he's managing it. That's Buster Flight Risk there, the pitcher, and he might well be a flight risk now, because he's borderline dead. Yeah. Can you see anything, Buster? I worry for your health. Cindi makes a run around second to go for third and gets it. Surely they substitute him. Surely. Anyway, here's Kojak now. And she'll let that first one go. Buster, according to the stat sheet there, Buster's absolutely fine except for his velocity, which has completely lost all zing off it. bit odd, given that it hit him in the face, but fair play. If he's managing to power through the pain there to keep the pitching up, good luck to him. I would have thought that it would be his accuracy, given that his teeth are now partially embedded in his glasses. But no, it's all fine. It's not wearing glasses. Yeah, but if he were, and that's Ulysses' failure there, putting one out of the country. It's got its passport and its jabs, and it's boarding the plane, maintaining social distance at all times and wearing a face mask. And then upon return, we'll have to spend 10 days in quarantine. 4 runs. It's a bulldozer power, and it is Furious Sponge Bath up next. And so far, no outs. You have to wonder about the tactical plan that Grazer Ridge are working here. Maybe they just want first in the draft. Not that there is a draft, but maybe they didn't know that. That was out, incidentally, there. Yes. The glorious return of Big Steve there, leading to a glorious out. Anyway, Zoltan's just stuck one over the fence. I don't think this pitcher is going to be around much longer. Yep, nice one, Zoltan. Well done, son. Good job. First home run of the season. Oh, lovely. Lovely way to go there. Here's Big Steve. That wasn't Big Steve then. Who was it? I can't remember. Does it really matter? No, it probably doesn't really matter. Okay, all right. Well, Big Steve now, waiting for the pitch. It'll surely arrive before too long. That was pretty nice. Big Steve's got a piece of that one. And, yep. Yeah, there it goes. It's gone up to the executive box area there, where it's going to hang out, have some champagne and hors d'oeuvres. It's his first home run and his first run batted in of the season, and that takes the bulldozer power up to 6. Are they going to stick with this broken pitcher? Well, apparently they are. Okay, well, I don't mind. I mean, if they're going to... I mean, his accuracy's gone. There you go, hatchet there. Slapping one out to get up to first base. And as far as good openings go, they've just decided to take him out. Claudia Dystopia now coming in as a reliever. I imagine they'll go through a couple of relievers over the course of the game. I'm loving your work there, Viv. I mean, you're out. But, I mean, good instincts. Oh, no, bless you. Swing for the fence there. I love it when a pitcher has a pop at it. No, that's terrific stuff. Here's Cindi. We've got round the full rotation in the first inning, and it's largely thanks to Cindi Vapid that happened. All right, Claudia is still trying to find the plate. Nope, couldn't find it, and Cindi gets to stroll there. An eventful day for Cindi Vapid as Papal Event Horizon comes up next. See what he can make of things. Well, he's just gonna hang on in there. We're at 2 outs, so I don't anticipate any more scoring. But you never know; it could happen. I mean, you know, it's plausible. Why are you swinging? Why are you swinging? Why are you swinging? You didn't need to swing at that. You could have let it go. You were 1 away from a walk there. Oh well, never mind. 6 runs to bulldozer power at the end of the first inning, and Crotch Dangle Flag is up next, batting .222 for the season. He's got facial hair that says, "I don't care." Yeah, he thinks he's some kind of rakish buccaneer, but actually he just looks like a predator. All right, there you go. Let's see if we can sucker in one of them. Do you think that was suckered? Well, no. Do you think Zoltan's got it? Yep. Out number 1, and Bernadette Mistakes, who's had a home run. She's up to give it her jolly best. No, nothing happening there. No, Bernadette. No, you didn't. You made a mistake with that one. Yeah, I know. It's an obvious joke, but I made it anyway. And also, given that I named you in the first place, anyone would think that maybe I'd named you for that reason. But no, it just felt like a funny name. Here's Nova Wild herself in game form. She's not having the best of seasons so far. Batting 1-1, Cindi having the game of her life, and puts that one away. And that's the end of the Grazer Ridge for today. Here's Kojak Mister on.
Number 22.
That's a strike. Well, uncannily, that one actually hit the strike zone. That one was where I thought the first one was. Kojak there, not enough. is going to be out. Run to first there. Oh, yeah, it happens. Here's Ulysses' failure. He got 3 runs batted in off his first at bat. That one's adequate. He's quick enough. He's not quick enough. No, it's furious. It was furious the first time round. You knew that. I wasn't paying attention. I wrongly accused Big Steve, and no, Big Steve went on to play quite nicely. Thank you very much. Sides out. Here's Adrian Shoehorn now to start out the 3rd inning. I'm not entirely sure what he's got on his face there. Oh no, that is his face. Furious, diving fruitlessly as the ball heads foul. Okay, pitch number 2. Strike 2. All right, go on. See if they fall for this rubbish. Hey, Macarena. All right, here's the pitcher, Claudia Dystopia. Now, we could quite easily nobble her and put them into something of a pitching vacuum, but we won't. Strike 1. All right, okay. Now we've been going fast, slow, swervy, and the change-up has usually come on pitch 3. So we'll do 2 change-ups in a row, just to keep changing it up, you know. Oh, that one's got some distance. I don't know what Paper was thinking. He was thinking it was flash, and instead we've allowed the pitcher to get a 2-base hit. Well, you know, sometimes I feel I want to pitch the ball down the middle. There you go, nicely done, and that's pretty adequate. Viv there throwing that one high and wild, but it's okay. Well, it was low and wide, but high and wild sounds good. Maybe we should try one of those in a moment. Maybe we should try concentrating on the game here, because you've just given up a run and a 2-base hit. Only 1 out so far. Here's Johnny touchdown. All right, okay, Viv, start thinking about what you're doing. Ball 1. Go on, Viv. Come on, Viv. Go on. No, that's no good either. It looks to me like they might have the measure of her first fastball. Actually, based on the last couple of hitters, it looks like they've got the measure of all the balls. Yes, fast or otherwise. That's ball 1. All right, slinging a curver. Got Viv, all you needed to do was stick your glove out. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. We haven't really changed anything, but it looks like the Grazer Ridge team have got their eye in. Either that or the fact that they are down by 5 has motivated them to start playing. Alright, Viv chucking some rubbish there. Let's throw something that's a little bit less rubbish, that is. That one's gone foul. Runners, 1st and 2nd. 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike here. That was a nicer pitch. Well done. Obviously Vivian there's going to tell me off for patronising her. Oh, very nice. A strikeout, despite being straight down the middle. A little bit high down the middle, but it was down the middle anyway. Good times. Okay, right, let's slap this next one in there. No, that's too high. High and inside. Come on, Viv. Come on, let's go. That one's gone into the, somewhere. Security department. Oh, yeah. Well, they'll look at it like it's some kind of unexploded ordnance and bring in a robot and detonate it. That's nice. Strike 2. All right, what do you want? Slider? Slider. All right, here we go. Lovely. Yeah, mate. Oh, yeah, you rage quit for all you're worth, son. You're out. Sit down. And here we go into the bottom of the 3rd. It's Zoltan, who I believe slapped the last one over the fence on the first pitch. I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, the pitcher was dead. Oh, that one was quite tasteful, but it went straight to 3rd base, and Zoltan is back to the dugouts. That'll bring up Big Steve. We could do with a scoring run here, chaps, or at least a couple of hits, you know, just to prove that it wasn't a first-inning fluke. I mean, we've had a few first-inning flukes in our time, but it would be nice to have not one of those. Hatchet Malibu there running for first is out as well. Well, once again, Bulldozer Power dispatched in very short order. And at the end of the 3rd inning, it is Grazer Ridge 2, Bulldozer Power 6. But all of that was done with a dead pitcher. So we're going to have to dig in a little bit and try and find some form because as it stands right now, we haven't got any. No. Form is currently absent. Strike 2, beautiful work. This is Bernadette Mistakes, batting 167 this season. She's popped that one up. Steve Morrie's underneath it. In your own time, Steve. Good lad. Right, out number 1. Here's Nova Wilds. Out first time around. Now batting 100 this series. And yeah, she's not going to be totally thrilled about that, I'll be honest. I was swinging at rubbish. Oh, dearie me. Anyone would think that maybe I'd nerfed her stats, but I just didn't. She just played badly. Anyway, she gets a double off that, and that's what comes whenever I diss any player on another team. They immediately go on to have a successful return. Here's the strange face of Adrian Shoehorn, up for his second swing. Let's see what he's got in his bag of tricks to counter the might of Vivian Crumble. Kojak. No, Kojak, that was, you were diving there. What we were after was some kind of jumping type manoeuvre. Yeah, I realise I'm the one pressing the buttons, but that's neither here nor there. If you wouldn't mind getting something done. They're subbing out Claudia Dystopia now and bringing in Brash Witness for a bit of designated hitting action. Well, let's see what sort of designation we should file this chap under. Suck. There you go. Really? I thought he caught that straight. It must have been off the ground. Either way, he's out. So there you go. Yeah, no, it's just as well I observed that the place still seemed to be running. Oh, flipping heck, Furious. Put the effort in. Furious Sponge Bath there letting one go that could have quite readily been fielded and sent packing. Here's Johnny, the Johnny touchdown. Really? The Johnny? Really? Is that a thing we're going for, is it? Alright, they stole second. We'd never get them there. That's okay. That's alright. That's okay. But we've got runners on 1 and 2. Cindy's not going to get to that. They're going to get at least 1 off this, probably 2. They're going to get 2 off this. And the game has narrowed right up. Oh dear, oh dear. Here's Emmental Helmet, and the confidence of Vivian Crumble is, in fact, as you might expect, crumbling. That one's gone a long way. Papal's just looking at it. And Grazer Ridge taking the lead. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. No, you would have thought that a 6-run lead would have been sufficient for us, but it wasn't in any way at all sufficient. We've blown that. Nice bit of dive by Hatchet. Doesn't quite get there in time, but a good bit of fielding nonetheless. Here's crotched angle flag 0 for 2. 1-8-2 for the season. But the way things are right now, yeah. Alright, Viv, look, I mean, typically I try and keep my opening pitcher in for a couple of series, right? I get them through to, inning 5, inning 6, something like that, and then bring in a reliever, and then possibly bring in the prod in the 9th inning just to shut it all down. But as it stands, I'm toying with the idea of taking you out fairly early on. You are not getting it done. Nope. Oh, Dan, a bit of a clutch play there from Papal Event Horizon, and Brash Witness has been taken off in place of Sally Rhythm, former Bulldozer Power player. But with that 5-run inning there, it's Grazer Ridge have taken the lead, but they batted first. You know what? You're out of here. Thanks, Viv. You've played well. I'm gonna believe in my relievers. Yeah, because I'm a believer in a reliever. All right, we've got Hammock. Yeah, we've got Crampo, who's not good. We've got Lynn Mephisto and Big Rod McGurk. I'm going to bring in Lynn Mephisto. We don't need power necessarily here. We just need an on-base runner, and we'll see if Lynn can get that done for us. I mean, she's not going to do any worse than Vivian would have done. So, or will she? She's out. So details. Here's Cindy. Round for turn number 3 here. Yeah, she let that one go. Didn't like the looks of that one at all. Nor that one. Cindi Vapid, for whatever reason, seems to bring out some duff pitching once in a while. Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining, you understand, but strike 2, ball 2. But no, there it is. You're joking. Well, Cindi Vapid there, struck out by her former teammate. And that's not going to sit well. Papal Event Horizon, meanwhile, kind of goes like, let's tie things up. Spanks it over the fence. So he does. Give it a hiding there for failing to brush its teeth, and there you go. Scores level once again. Well, look, if the only way we can score is through home runs, I'm comfortable with that, but I'd really rather we could get some people on base once in a while. Here's Kojak, hoping to do just that. Well, obviously hoping to spank it over the fence, but you know, we'll quite happily settle for a base hit. Ball 3, strike 1, sit it out. There you go. And Kojak is advancing to first base, bringing up Ulysses' failure, 1 for 2 today, and is still resting on the laurels of that home run in the first inning. Nah, I'm not stealing nothing. Nah, forget it. It's really not my style. Swung early. That was a beautiful pitch that would have gone all the way to wherever. But no, failure wasting his time there, swinging at a good pitch too early. Ball 2 now, strike 1. No, I'm still not doing it. It's not happening. No, you're thinking of someone else. Ball 3, failure, in no hurry. He's waiting for it. Likes it. Shouldn't have. It's okay, he's not out. It's okay, it's just gone foul. Full count now. And that one's going to cause some trouble. Oh, hold on. It did cause some trouble. Everybody's out. Okay, Lynn Mephisto there, not managing to accomplish much with her turn in the in the relieving pitcher series. We're going to bring in Tulip Banter. You're going to go, not Jeff Conservative. We're going to go, no, not Jeff Conservative. Jeff's already been in as a reliever. So we're going to give Tulip a spin. She hasn't had a go yet this season. So, you know, I thought, you know, it seemed fair, you know. Everyone gets to pad their stats a little bit. All right, first one's gone foul. And, well, let's see if we can keep that up. Strike 2. Very nice. Very nice. Like that one. Last pitch, well placed, but it's gone foul again. Do another one of those. All right, okay. Yeah, take it. That's good. That one's gone as far as Kojak, who will run it back herself. And that's out number 1. Here's Nova Wild. Got a double off her last at bat, taking her up to 182. So clearly she hasn't actually had that much bat time. Zoltan. Nice. Here's Adrian Shoehorn. Had a double with his last go. Bless him. Furious. Oh, he gets a glove on it but can't keep hold. Good efforts. Can't fault that one at all. There's no criticism from me there. Here's Sally Rhythm, the pitcher. She's there, keeping her in. And they have 2 outs. All right, all we need to do here is just, you know, sink a battleship. All right, G4. Miss. All right, okay. F6. Hit. All right, okay. F5. Miss. Oh, no. In which case it's going to be F, what, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's go. All right, we go. Ready? F12. Oh, hold on. Wait for it. Papal. You have sunk my battleship. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing that happened there, and it's done. It's over. It's dusted, and it's 7-7, and Bulldozer Power up to bat. His Furious Sponge Bath. He hasn't had a day yet. No, we're waiting for him to unleash that which we know he is capable of. That of which we know he is capable. Yes. So ball 2, strike 1. Okay. Yes, ball 3. All right, come on, Furious. Likes it. That one's got some steam. Oh, he's filled up his boiler and he lit the coal box a while ago now, and he pulls the whistle and choo-choo, he's leaving the station. Look at that smile. That's a smile that says, see, I hit it. Here's Zoltan. All right, well, Zoltan does what Zoltan does. What, swing at a clear ball? I mean, come on, man. Whoa, takes evasive there. That one was pretty much going the same place as the first one. Strike 2 now. Zoltan against the ropes. That's ball 2. He's not in a hurry. That was a strike. Yeah. Go on, Zoltan. Go on, clear off. Yeah, you're a disappointment to us all. Here's Steve Murray. Nothing from Steve Murray last week, obviously, because he was out resting. Feeling a little bit winded after the previous game, but that's a nice hit from him, and that'll land him on base. There you go, Steve Murray there gets a base hit. When we talk about base hits would be a nice thing to have, Steve Murray delivers. Big Steve there. He's going to celebrate with a curly word. Hatchet there with another nice base hit. That's runners now first and second. Now, obviously, Big Steve, not the fastest runner in the pipe. His Tulip, we're going to let her stay in. Probably against my better judgment. Yep, yeah, whatever judgment you say you had there, it was bad. Bad judgment there. But honestly, I don't want to go through all my relievers. I might need them later. Bulldozer Power easing back into the lead now. 8 runs to 7 as we head into the 6th inning. And it's Tremaine Jazz Hammock back round to the top of the order, top of the order for Grazer Ridge. That's gone. It's gone to centre field. Zoltan's going to field that out at second. Base hit there for Jazz Hammock, and that'll bring up Johnny Touchdown, who's 3 of 3 today. How? I don't know. He's obviously quite good. Well, clearly better than he is at driving a tractor. Obviously. Yeah, I know. There you go, ball 2. Well, we're keeping them guessing as far as the location of these hits are concerned. Kojak appears to be on top of this one. There you go. All right, out number 1. Here's Emmental Helmets, the shortstop. He's batting .455 for the season, and that's, oh dear, damage is done. Mistakes were made. Error in judgment. Flaws in the system. No, there's a glitch in the matrix there, and that one's gone over the fence. And this back and forth game has gone back again. Hopefully, when we take command, we'll be able to send it forth. But at the moment, no, back is where it is, and that's not where we want it to be. Kojak can't get to it, and that will be another base hit. Well, I have mentioned on a couple of occasions that it is the defensive posturing of Bulldozer Power that leaves a lot to be desired. And as you can see, we are currently being lit up. That's runners now, first and second. 1 out here in the top of the whatever inning it is that we're in. It's the, let's say 6th for the sake of argument. Or, because it is. All right, well, Bernadette Mistakes there has put a fork in that one. Oh, crumbs. Oh. And all of a sudden, Grazer Ridge are looking quite comfortable. 11 plays 12. Sorry, 12. 12 plays 8 as Bernadette spanks one into the car park. Here's Nova Wild. There's only 1 out here. And Tulip is feeling less than confident. All right, we'll see if she can round out this inning, but she gives up another double. I'm going to sit her. I'd rather wait until turn in the batting order, but I can't guarantee we'll ever get to that point again. Do another one of those. Go on. That was rubbish. Come on, Tulip, dig deep. Get it done. That one's got a Spongy. Oh, Spongy makes a mess of it. Oh, flipping. Would you Adam and Eve it? I don't know. Well, here's Adrian Shoehorn in his face. Okay. All right, okay, that's good. That's a foul. Well, the foul's acceptable. That's nice. All right, okay, come on. That's a bad pitch, but you never know. Sometimes they swing at these things. Yeah. I mean, we're already behind, right? So we're going to need rally caps at this stage. There's strike 2. And, no. Oh, and that's out. They did get a steal off that one because the pitch was so wild that Big Steve couldn't keep hold of it. Here's Sally Rhythm. They're keeping her in. All right, come on. Look, this is an honour play, this one. Tulip, you've got to get Sally out. All right? Strike 1. That's it. You can just throw it down the middle and she'll be relatively foxed. There's ball 2. You're flipping. Come on. Strike 2. All right, straight down the middle. Ball 3, full counts. No, do another one of those. All right, it's accurate. It's close enough. If anyone can get to it. Cindi to first. Out number 3. And despite being backs against the wall there, we got the team out. Here's Cindi. We need a good inning here, club. All right, come on. We can do this. That was never a strike. All right, Cindi there, starting strong. She's going to get a double off this, possibly more. No, just a double. Just a double. Let's not be greedy. There's no need for us to be greedy. That's all fine. Bulldozer Power trailing by 4 here in the, I'm going to say 6th. Yeah, it is still the 6th inning. Feels like it's been the 6th inning for a while, because it has been. Papal there. He's going to get himself out, but Cindi advances to 3rd. All right, well, I mean, that's, you know, clouds, silver linings, that kind of thing. Here's Kojak. Had a walk last time, or the time before. She's going to be out. Oh, she's not going to be out. An unforced error there. Allows Kojak to get in, and Cindi to get in as well, narrowing the gap to 3 runs. Slightly fortunate, but we'll take a bit of slightly fortunate from time to time. Here's failure. Well, I mean, this is the time when the captain of the team should really, you know, show some leadership and demonstrate that kind of behaviour. That looks pretty promising. Oh, it's a gamble, but it's a good gamble. Okay, failure on 1st, and then we've got a runner on 3rd as well. And here's Furious now. Okay, we're not there. We're not done and dusted yet. Furious making magic. And that will be another run. I mean, okay, I say magic. I mean, Furious making a respectable hit. Scores now 12-10. And here's Zoltan. Just don't get everyone out, Zoltan. They're making a pitching change. It's Bertrand von Sluis who's coming in. And he's already quite tense. Did we upset him last time round? Can't remember. I've honestly no idea. Okay. Whoa, Zoltan, don't swing at that. Don't swing at that. Bide your time, mate. That's nice. That's going to be good enough. Maybe we get one off this. No, we're holding firm. We decided we'll go for loading up the bases, and that brings up Big Steve, who is preparing to be either hero of the hour or fired. Fired? That seems a bit strong. No, I'm not kidding. If you cause a double play here, Steve, I will be a little disappointed, let's say. That said, if you get a grand slam, Big Steve, then your role is safe for eternity. Big Steve there with a nice play. Again, not getting greedy. We're going to keep the bases loaded. That's going to bring up Hatchet. She's 2 of 3 today. You know, she's earned her place. And we're only a run adrift now. But we are going to want to try and capitalise on the situation we find ourselves in. That's ball 3. Interesting. That's ball 4. Well, I've just walked in a run. But why? Guess who's being substituted? Tulip Banter is now leaving the building. Tulip, you hung in there a bit. Now, we've got Hammock. We've got Crampons. No. We've got McGurk. Tempting. And we've got Julie Hardware. I mean, look at Julie Hardware's mood. Look at him. But we hate him. We do hate him, that's true. Big Rod. Big Rod could knock it out of the park. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Come on then, Big Rod. Now, Big Rod is a super subs for us, but he has been known to completely fail to get the job done. So we'll see how this goes. All right, ball 1. That's ball 2. Strike 1, ball 2. Big Rod McGurk. No! No! Just the wrong side of the foul line. That's ball 3. That's the full count for Big Rod. He likes it, and he's done the damage. Bulldozer Power going ahead. Still only 1 run off that one. But we've eased back into the lead, and that will bring up Cindi Vapid, who will hopefully continue this train of scoring that we have going on here. Ball 2. Von Sluis's confidence is all over the place. His accuracy's gone. He's got no junk pitches to speak of. And that's not bad from Cindi. Okay, yeah. Another run. Good. Okay. Nicely done. Here's Papal. And Von Sluis is being a substitute. They're bringing in Bruce Kapok, who we did light up last time around, and his accuracy is awful. It is, in fact, minimum. All right, well, we can just ride this out then a bit, I reckon. Yeah. Just until we get a good pitch. That was a good pitch. It was a good pitch, but why risk it? Yeah, I mean, when he's throwing stuff like that the rest of the time, what's the point? There we go. That's a walk. That's what we call that, you know. That's a walk. Papal there, strolling up, and that's another run batted in without having to bat anything at all. And Kojak is back round. Only 1 of 3 today. She did a sacrifice last time round to get us a run, which opened the scoring for us in the 6th inning. Whoa, late swing. Ball 2, strike 1. Kojak missed her on. That's ball 3. And how long are they going to stick with this pitcher, who's just coughed up another one? All right. I don't know what's going on in the team management there at Grazer Ridge, but I'll be honest with you, it's rubbish. Failure there, has a go for it all, he does get it, it goes off the ground. We got an out there because the bases were loaded and everyone thought, no, he's out. But the fielder let it bounce. Madness. Furious sponge bath now. We're at 2 outs. We've got runners on first and second. Furious there will finish us off. But not before the damage was done. A magnificent innings there for Bulldozer Power. Jeff Conservative coming in. 9 runs batted in. 9. Count them. 9 of them. 9 runs there. And Bulldozer Power now lead by 5 at the top of the 7th. Well, you say you wanted a nerve jangler of a close kind of a game, and that's exactly what we're giving you. That's ball number 1. Okay. All right. Come on, Jeff. Let's shut them down a little bit. That's not shutting them down, Jeff. That's inviting them in for tea and cakes. That's not what we're about. No, we're about shutting them down now, Jeff. Stopping them scoring. Jeff, get your confidence right. Let's get them gone. No, Jeff. No, that's allowing them to hit it all the way to the fence. Jeff, that's possibly giving up a run. Yep. I don't exactly know what your plan was there, Jeffrey, but it was a bad one. And that's a run for Grazer Ridge. Jeff Conservative needs to calm down. All right, that one's gone as far as Kojak, who will dispatch him. We allowed the runner to advance to third, but always take the easy out. You know, you can lose a great deal by not taking the easy out. Games, for instance, you can lose the entire game. Hey, make him dodge. Yeah, in your face. I mean, don't get me wrong, my pitch was wonky, but, you know, it all counts. 1-on-1 is the count. And who's this? This is Emmental Helmet, I think. Well, that one's landed for Hatchet, theoretically. It has. Chucking it home, just to be on the safe side. 2 outs now. Crotched angle flag up to bat, and he's 1 of 4. Hasn't really contributed to the comeback, and has contributed to the end of the 7th inning for the Grazer Ridge team as we head into another hopefully successful batting period for Bulldozer Power. Another run or 2 would certainly make me feel more comfortable, given how rapidly we can collapse. Bruce K-Pock is gone to be replaced by Tree Gun. Okay, we didn't see Tree Gun last time. Oh, very nearly took his arm off, but didn't. And that was a nice hit. First pitch. Yeah, don't give him any time to warm up. Just light him up. Just smack him away there. Steve Murray. Waiting for something flavoursome. That's no flavour. Needs more pepper. That's got pepper. Steve Murray there has he done enough? He's done enough for 1. He's done enough for 1. Don't get greedy, Steve. Very good. Zoltan advances to third. Runners now at the corners. His Hatchet Malibu. 2 singles and a walk for her today. She likes that. And, well, okay. She possibly shouldn't have done. Bernadette mistakes there, making a mistake and failing to catch the ball. Here's Jeff Conservative. No outs yet. Jeff, swing away, mate. Swing away. I've never seen a triple play, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Just do what you feel like, Jeff. If you want to go for the fence, go for the fence. Don't make yourself look stupid, though, obviously. Ball 2, strike 2. Jeff Conservative, waiting for it. Okay, Jeff. All right, okay. All right, well, you didn't do any damage. I mean, that was all fine. Here's Cindy, back around for another go. That's ball number 1. Tree Gun, lacking in confidence, lacking in skill of any kind, frankly. Ball 2. But, you know, he's next in the firing line. And that's ball 4. And Cindy gets a walk. And that will load up the bases. And here's PayPal Event Horizon, who's got a 500 batting average for the day. His confidence is pretty strong. But can he do anything with it? That's the question. Well, that's what we need. That's the only question. There is nothing else to answer. There. Ball 3. No strikes yet. Okay. Why'd you swing? Why'd you swing, you clown? Alright, well, Papal's going to be out. He's going to get his friend out as well. And that's the end of the inning. We got a run, which maintains us with a 5-run cushion. And Bernadette Mistakes, who has a home run to her name today, is up first for Grazer Ridge. Cindi will have that one, and that's out. Good. Efficient. We like it. Here's Nova Wild. She's going to be hoping for a good performance. Really? That's surprising. That's in no way a completely redundant statement to make. Big Steve there, can't catch it. No, that's all right. Don't worry about it, Steve. There's no one on base. That's ball 3. No strikes yet. There you go. Jeff, just chuck it down the middle, man. All right, okay. Furious is in the area. And has it. Oh, fortunate. Okay, don't know. Okay, all right. Okay. Jeff, keep it simple, man. All right? Don't try and be too clever. Just chuck the ball in there a bit. There you go. That's the business. And another one. Let's do them 3 fastballs in a row and see how they get on with that. Let's do them 4 fastballs in a row and see if that works. Well, it could have done, but it's okay. It's gone out as far as Cindi, and that's the side retired. And the opportunities for Grazer Ridge to get back into this game are evaporating. Here's Kojak Mister on now. She swings at the first one. I'll be honest with you, it was a bit high. I'll be also honest with you, it's going to be caught. Okay. All right. It happens to the best of us. It happens to Kojak once in a while, but we're okay with that. Strike 1 there. Ulysses Failure now up to bat. Ball 1. All right, okay. Whoa! Swung and a miss there. Swinging at rubbish. Missed it as well. Well, you would if it was rubbish. You're obviously going to miss it. Failure's run out to first. This will bring up Furious. Okay, come on, Furious. I mean, you've been underwhelming today. What are you talking about, that home run? You've been underwhelming, Furious. Look, I like home runs, right? They're a good thing. Oh, I see. I vexed him. And just for that, he's put another one in the crowd. Well, if that's what it takes to motivate the man, then I shall motivate him thusly. Furious Sponge Bath, 2nd home run of the day. Adds another one to the Bulldozer Power tally, giving us a lead of 6 now as Zoltan comes in with his famous overconfident addressing of the crowds. Well, let's see how he does. All right, okay, that's ball 1. He doesn't hang around, goes for ball 2. Zoltan will get on base. I mean, this is largely a waste of everybody's time, you know. I mean, I think we've probably got the lead here. I think we've probably got it. I think we've probably done enough. But keep ratcheting it up anyway. Here's Big Steve. Big Steve with another nice hit out to centre field. Runners now 1st and 2nd. 2 outs though, so it's unlikely we see any of these turn into runs. Unless, of course, it is that Hatchet Malibu comes good. She is 3 of 4 at bat. And there you go. That's 4 of 4 at bat, loading up the bases. And that's going to require me to make a substitution because I am not letting Jeff the Conservative do this one. Well, we've got a choice of Hammock, yeah, Crampo, yeah. Come on in, Julie. Let's see what you're made of. I hate him. Can't stand him, but you can't dispute that he is a player in form. Okay. That's a nice hit. I think it's probably safe. It is safe. Julie Hardware there with a double, which should have given us 3 runs, but I pressed the button too early. Gave us 2 runs though. Julius Hardware coming good. Cindi Vapid now. No. Nah, didn't like it. Nor that. No. Strike 1, ball 1. Cindi Vapid. Runners 2nd and 3rd, since you're asking. Alright, ball 2, strike 2. Cindy's not in a hurry. Okay, Cindy's slapped that one as silly, and that's going to be caught out, and that's the end of the inning. But we've added to the lead, and that's a good thing. Let's bring in the prod. Right, okay, just 3 outs stand in the way of Bulldozer Power and a win here. 8 runs in the lead. Can Oscar Cattle Prod get it done? Tree Gun is being substituted for Glossy Supreme. Alright, Prod, get it done. Alright, okay. Prod, get it on target. Alright, okay, here we go. Good. Right, that's 1. Yeah. And again. That's not bad. It's gone to Furious, who will huss it to first. Out number 1. All right. 2 outs away from a win. I feel confident. I mean, arguably I feel too confident, but there we are. Strike 1 there. We're sticking with the fastball. So far, Cattle Prod has thrown fastballs exclusively, and I'm going to keep doing that. Because why not? And that's a strikeout. Yeah, I thought it was a bit low as well there, Jazz, but it wasn't. He's gone. Here's Johnny touchdown, and, well, Cattle Prod sticking with the fastball. Strike 1 there, 99 mile per hour pitch, very tasteful. Strike 2, and he's tempting to stick a change-up in, but I'm not going to. No, I'm not. I'm going to stick another one of those in. He anticipated that, and Zoltan there, too busy sliding on his backside to actually catch the ball. Is going to have given up a double. Yeah. No, beg your pardon, a triple. Okay then. Good. Glad I could be part of this misadventure. Here is Emmental Helmet. We're gonna try sticking with the fastball. All right, we're no longer going to be sticking with the fastball. We give up a 2-run home run there. All right, that's okay. We've still got a 6-point cushion. It's all good. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I've still got pitchers in the pen. We can bring out someone with a more diverse range of pitching. Oh, not change up. He's got a curveball. He hasn't got a change up. All right. Okay. Fine. You don't know what to expect now. I'll tell you what to expect. Another curveball. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what will the next one be? It's another curveball. Popped up. Steve is in the country. And that's out number 3. Side to side, Bulldogs power win. Well, we did our best to throw it away there, but somehow we managed to cling on and had just enough successful innings to turn that into a big win. 6-run opener there that led to a drought until the 6th inning where we knocked in 9. You were here, you watched it. I mean, unless you skip forward to this stage, in which case you missed quite the eventful game. Yeah, we used a lot of substitutions, which is unusual for us. We don't usually bother that much. Tulip Banter's been credited with the win, if you say so. And your 3 stars of the day are Emmental Helmet, who had 3 home runs. Holy mackerel. Johnny touchdown. Really? Okay, and then Fury sponge bath. Well, it was a team effort on our part then, wasn't it? Yeah, no, we didn't rely on 1 or 2 players to try and carry the team. No, team effort. Okay, we've got 6 games to catch up on. First up, you've got the Erdmelon Flex Chroniclers against the Red Star Pathfinders. Jerry Goals pitching for the Chroniclers, facing Carly Kohler on the mound for the Pathfinders. Zerwin Trumpet to keep an eye out for on the Chroniclers, whereas it's, she's new. I want to say it's Cora Success, but I don't think it is. I can't rightly remember. Oh no. See, I've got pretty much all the players' memory. Someone won that game. I've no idea who. I've almost got everybody memorised, but not 100%, as was very obvious there. Anyway, next up is the Wretched Minstrels against Failurewood Hills. 1-1, both teams. Tobin Jocular leading the Minstrels out, and it will be Felipe Flexing, Calippo Flavourings, and Rocket Bobby, who are the notable players on the other team. See, I mean, that's, you've got to be relatively impressed, right? Yeah, you do. You do have to be impressed. It's all square in the 6th, but it is the Minstrels who come away with the win there, 8-4. Peninsula Transporter taking on the Nomads. Again, both teams on 1-1 at the moment. We're looking at here. You've got the likes of Jackson Clown Car and Pickles Dillherfer in this particular game. We'll see how it goes. The Transport running away with it. I mean, a nice comeback there from the Nomads, but no, it was not to be. Steganauts 1-2 for the season are taking on Cheerio Inc. Kurt Corker is going to be their pitcher. Susie Mutton will be leading the way for Cheerio, who are off to a 2-run lead, but the Steganauts come back again and bring their record back to 2-2, which will undoubtedly please them. The Beekeepers are facing Sports Ball Union. Beekeepers 3-0 at the moment. Shuji Freak is pitching for them. He's not a good pitcher. Anyway, the Beekeepers get away with a 3-1 lead, max that out to 7. 7-3, they win. Sports Ball Union now 0-3 for the season. Colonel Space Agency are also 0-3 this year so far. How? They walked it all in the last series. But they're playing the Nomads. And, well, the Nomads are off to the lead, and they managed to extend it out just enough to hang on for the win. Nomads now 2-2 for the year. Peninsula Transport will be our next opponent. Ominous Bob is up in our rotation. I'm not so sure. And we've got Larry Splendid pitching against us with the likes of Jackson Clown Car, Pablo Ramirez and Ken Jaworski, who will be sat there waiting for us. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to this channel to ensure that all of the Electrosports action finds its way into your facebox whenever there is Electrosports action that is being directed in a faceboxy direction. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.